She's like throwing his trapper keeper, her backpack. Me and this girl. It's like 7:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Say What podcast. Can we get a round of applause? You see it right here.
Let's go.
So my name is Yousuf. This is Sohile. You already know. All right, let's just fuck it. We don't have shit to talk about, so let's just jump right into it. Let's
give it a like, follow, and subscribe. Appreciate you.
That's it. Goddamn.
And then
I need to stop.
episode 10, man, bro. 10 straight, bro. Let's go. It's here for 10 episodes, and appreciate you all. Quick shout out to Iman, cousin, always commenting. He got the Chappelle Show comment from last time, so always check in at the very end to see what you want to comment, what we want you to comment below, and you'll get a shout out. And real quick shout out to Daniel Ali, our graphic designer who made all the cover art, the logo, everything that you saw. He started his own YouTube channel recently where he's gonna be doing a lot of design videos and stuff. Pretty cool guy. Now you can finally put a face and a voice to the work, to the artist. So he's really cool. I'll link his channel below, so check him out. But yeah, man, so let's be transparent here. It is currently Thursday, November 5th, while we're recording this. So obviously, still a lot of stuff going on right now. The main thing that's going on is
Nevada's taking their fucking time.
There's some kind of an election going on.
It's like the doomsday clock. That's all it is.
I almost want to like explain it to someone who like just woke up from a coma. Why don't we do that?
All right, okay.
Why don't you here? We're gonna explain the 2020 presidential election, maybe to someone who went into a coma in like January.
Okay.
So like they knew about like the joke, like they knew it was gonna be like Biden and like, but they didn't know about the things that then happened.
Fuck, I don't know.
Like all this stuff. So there was a little thing called COVID, and that made all this delay. That's why it's Thursday and we still don't know who the president is because of all the mail-in ballots, right?
Yeah.
But maybe
That's
forget.
how you describe it to someone coming out of a coma?
Well, there was a little thing called COVID.
All this shit.
It was a. I didn't really mean it. It was a little bit of
I'd be like
an airborne disease.
I'd be like, Trump is trying to stop voting. Like, oh, here's what it'd be. Here's what it'd be. Like, let's say someone was in a coma for the past 6, 7, 8 months, right? Thank you. I'd be like, Biden. I don't know. I'm fucking blank. Listen, man. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We don't know. Okay.
That's all right. Here, something different. What's currently going on?
Okay. Well, okay. So, as of now, Biden is leading like 764. Trump is at like 214. Somebody.
What'd you just say?
What?
You said 764?
It's 264. Fuck.
264.
I was thinking 270 and then 7. Okay,
yeah.
Fuck it.
He broke it all. He won the country 6 times.
My bad.
264 electoral college votes.
Yeah.
270 to win.
Now, Georgia is bound to flip.
Bro, right now it's like
it's tight.
They're both like 49.9, a difference of 8,000 votes or something like that.
It's insane.
So
it's
now,
stupid.
Right
close.
now, when we're filming this, like Georgia's about to flip, and we actually have our off-camera political correspondent Carolyn Tan helping us out here. Georgia,
2,000 votes. 2,000.
Now it's a range of 2,000 votes. Yeah, there you go. So it's really tight.
Yeah,
Georgia could flip.
Yeah. Pennsylvania can also flip too. That's also really close.
Right.
And somebody made this tweet, and we're relying on 76ers fans to come out and vote. Like, dude.
Like they never came out before.
Oh my God. Like, they're gonna have to show more support than they have for their fucking team.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Pennsylvania, we can assume.
Here's
North Carolina, we can assume.
So I'm assuming that Nevada is fucking.
Let's talk about Nevada. So what's going on in Nevada?
Slow. Okay. So all Biden needs clearly is 6 votes. Okay.
Yep.
If he gets those 6 votes, he's motherfucking president. But Nevada has those 6 votes, but they're taking so long.
What's it at right now? 84. Yeah, it was 84 like 6 hours ago. 84% reporting. Thank you, Ms. Tan.
Yeah.
84% reporting Thursday, the week of election, and like you said, they have exactly 6.
I forgot to spit my gum out. Wow, people were getting some fucking.
You want to swallow?
Yeah, I'm swallowing. Spitters are quitters, bro.
Do we have a?
There we go. It's down.
Whew.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Ain't no quitter.
But
right. So you know, and it's already leaning towards Biden anyway. Like,
Yeah.
right, like he's up by however many votes there. Like, it's a sizable point lead there in Nevada. Could we get that check?
yeah.
Like, it's gonna be his anyway. So
Yeah,
right now, it's just been like the longest waiting game of
Dude,
our lives.
looking at the fucking state though, there's a lot of red. Like,
Oh, if you zoom in on it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah.
a lot of red. That's
Oh,
what's
yeah.
surprising. I don't know
Mhm.
how the fuck these votes are going.
Yeah,
It's at 49%. You have
Yeah.
horrible handwriting.
49.4. Yeah, 48.5 right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
as long as he keeps that shit,
84%.
as long as he keeps that lead, that's the most important thing. Now, either way, the world's gonna go to shit right after this election. After the votes come in.
We talk about what's already been happening. Trump's base and Trump himself. So basically, his whole thing now is,
Stop the votes.
hell no, I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah.
All these votes. This is bullshit. There's fraud. There's all this. Their whole thing is like deceased people, unregistered. You know, all this fraud voting. That's their whole base of their argument. So he's gonna come at this thing regardless with lawsuits and all this bullshit to try and, you know, debunk, if there's anything to even debunk this whole thing, and make sure that everyone thinks it's not a fair election. So already he's been telling his base, fight back. And so literally we've seen on Twitter, we've seen on the news, like polling stations and stuff around the country where you have Trump supporters saying, stop the count. And then the other one, it was like, what was it? Keep counting. And then in Michigan, they're like, stop the count.
Dude, they don't even know what the fuck is. Dude, how fucking delusional does your fucking fan base have to be to not even know what the hell they want, you know, to win? They're like, either stop or keep counting. It's either one.
Yeah.
Keep counting.
Yeah.
Dude, watch. They're going to be like, if Trump wins by mail-in votes, they're going to be like, oh, we always had faith in the mailing system.
If that was the case, bro.
Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
USPS.
Like, I swear to God.
God bless the USPS.
Dude, fucking these. What a fucking pussy bit. Anyway.
For real.
Dude,
But
and the fucking just stop it. Just stop. You know, like when's enough for these people? Like they just every fucking 2 minutes, it's a new thing. But if something goes their way, it's like, you know. But
yeah, bro. I know.
just fucking listen, man. Did the voting? Can we just talk about?
Yeah, I was gonna say that we should definitely talk about our voting experiences.
So you voted
on the day on voting day, election day.
We both voted election day.
We both voted on election day. Where'd you vote?
I voted at a church. A church nearby.
Yeah.
This is where my family lives. And then you voted at
in
the
town.
high school. Yeah.
It's out there, but yes, I voted at a high school.
Yeah. How was it there? Was it like packed or anything? Or no?
2 minutes.
Yeah, dude, I was in and out of that shit.
For real? Yeah, that's awesome.
Dude, it was like
we went like 10 a.m.
The thing,
the day
there were 2 Trump supporters by the door.
Oh.
And I was like, if they say anything about who I need.
Well, you're not like right before you can't because there's a certain point where you cannot campaign anymore. You know.
Yeah.
Like that's the rule. So maybe they were standing like right before you go in.
Dude, they were right at the door.
Right
like,
at the door.
Both,
so maybe,
they had the hats on and everything.
So maybe they were calling.
And I was like, they're looking right at me as I'm walking up. And I'm like,
say something.
I'm like, I dare you. Try to tell me who I need to fucking vote for. I fucking dare you. And then they look at me, I look at them, and they go, you voting? And I go, yeah. Why else would I fucking be here? I've never stepped foot in this church.
Clean up.
And then he goes, oh yeah, so it's just right back on the left. And I was like, thank God.
You're like, dun 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 dun. And you're like,
it's like,
it's in the back, right. Have a great day, buddy.
Just like,
you too.
That's not what I expected at all.
Like,
but no, it was really
you
easy.
son of a wait. Did you have a good day?
It was really easy. It just fucking had the fucking. I just put X's and shit. They were like, make sure it's dark, and I was like, the ink is dark.
Yeah, not an X. You filled it in.
Yeah, well, I fucking. Yeah, I did that.
You do an X and then you fill it in. You have to
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I did the X, and then I was like, because I stopped.
But you filled it in like a bubble, right?
No, yeah, I filled it. Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, I didn't know.
Oh, did you?
They didn't mention how to do. They were just like, just make sure it's dark.
They didn't say that. Jeez.
So I was just like, I did X's, and then I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I fucking
They would have. Hopefully, they would have seen.
I really hope
Before you put in the machine, like Kanye voting for himself.
Fucking Kanye.
And nobody else.
Kanye West.
For apparently the first time in his life.
He could run in 2024. I'd vote for him in 2024.
He said the best, his tweet, right? He said, well, his little side profile.
Yeah.
Well, record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got here. I'm Kanye West.
I mean, he got 1% though. That's as much as the libertarian vote. I think that counts for something.
Same guys who got the Travis Scott Happy Meals.
Yeah,
write it in. Let's go.
That should tell you, like, this
it's pretty good.
Slim pickings.
Pretty good.
It's like
demo.
It's like, would you rather eat dog shit or cat shit? Which one?
Yeah.
I like dogs, so no, I'm just
stays loyal.
But
So yeah, pretty smooth process we had.
Yeah.
We had. I mean, I knew a lot of people that freaking mailed it in before, like early voted like crazy, but like the lines were always so like the early voting place was not the same as my regular voting place. Like we would have had to go downtown to like
they were packed. Like there
every
was
day,
insanely packed.
And it was like, yeah, bro, go do the thing. But every time I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to give up the day. If I'm gonna give up the day, I'm gonna give up the day.
Yeah,
there's a day for voting, everyone. And
I got out of so many classes.
Oh yeah,
so many classes.
Nah, bro, I had 2 scheduled and both of them were still on.
I have 3 classes,
and they all canceled.
No, they were all on.
Oh.
But I was like, I'm voting. I'm sorry, I can't show up. And so there was that.
My family is gonna get deported. Just pull a real sob story.
Yeah, okay, take your time, whatever. And then that was it. Now, speaking of classes.
Oh yeah.
So I've talked about my acting class before. It's like everyone's kind of just stroking each other off. They're being like, "You're doing such a good job, I'm so," you know what I mean?
Great.
No criticism, rarely.
Everyone's just staying the same.
You have to be really bad for them not to give you a compliment.
Even then, it's like interesting.
Yeah, they're like, "I really liked how you did that." Take, just shit like that.
Made Shakespeare say, "Bruh."
Fucking Tuesday. So. Somebody did. We had to watch a play, and in the play, it's about like. So the play is called Bonnets. If you saw it, you fucking like. It's an IU play. My professor is the director of the play.
Oh,
okay, so she's the director.
It's an original, like she wrote it and everything.
I think so.
Or is it her interpretation of an older play?
I think I'm not sure, but either way, she's the director of the play, and she like casts a lot of the students that she did,
Any of the cast in your class?
Huh? No.
Okay,
not my class. But
just that's like the main level, yeah.
So she brings it up because she assigned us all to watch it. We had to write a paper about it. That's
You had to watch it.
We had to watch it.
They recorded it.
Yeah. So it was a Zoom play.
No shit.
Which
one angle?
Yeah. So it's all just Zoom. So like that's what I'm saying.
They played it to the camera.
Zoom.
They performing to the camera.
Performed on Zoom.
When did you watch this shit?
That's the thing. I didn't get to watch it because I was working while
it was airing.
Yeah.
They didn't record it.
No, they recorded it, but they're distributing it.
It's still not out yet.
So
okay,
it's a Zoom play.
What did you even write?
Dude, I was just like, I can't do the assignment. She's like, it's whatever. So, like, dude, me and Jamie, chill as fuck. I love Jamie. But so she's talking about it in the play. The main character is, played by someone who doesn't identify with gender. Like they go by they, them.
Okay.
But it's important to note I'm pretty sure it was a male that doesn't identify as male.
Okay.
But they played a female in the play. Right? Like
so is it the student that's
the student themselves? They're non-binary.
There we go. Okay.
Non-binary.
So they're playing a girl. They're playing a woman.
But they're playing a girl
in the play.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I'm fucking all for it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Now, one of the students, she said that their performance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck this up. The fucking pronouns. I'm so sorry ahead of time because I know I might fuck it up. Now, the student, she was like, oh well, she thought that they played them a little bit stereotypically. Like as a more stereotypical
woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, in the play, it's kind of it plays into that. Like it's for the comedic relief,
Yeah. Like she's girly or whatever.
Yeah. So the girl who's talking in my class.
Yeah.
She got offended because she was like, I don't know if they know what it's like to be a woman. That's basically her main thing. So not knowing the story of being a woman
Mhm.
How can you play
a
like
woman.
yeah exactly.
Whoa, hot
Now,
take.
Heavy. Looking around the room, we're all like,
Yeah, bro. I'm like,
dude. Okay, so I'm not paying. I checked out for like the first 30 minutes of class. I'm listening to this, and like you can see me on the camera. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking sick of this. Like this is so boring. This is a stupid. This is a stupid.
what
thing
are you
to
guys
say.
even talking about? I didn't even watch this.
It's like it's a dumb thing to say though. Just be like, well, I don't know if they know the story. Come on, you don't. It's not that.
Oh, you're right.
You know?
Yeah.
So then Jamie says something. I can't remember what it was. But it wasn't like anything like you need to stop. You know, like she was like
Trying to wrap her up.
she was interpreting what she said.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, well, like, I mean, this, and this. It's kind of like whatever. You don't need to think about it like this, you know?
Uh-huh.
So then 2 more people talk, and then the same girl talks again, and she's like, I just want to clear the air and make sure that, like, clarify what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Doesn't clarify it at all. Basically, it's just recycling the same shit she said before.
Mm-hmm.
And then another person in the class who everyone kind of knows is like, she's like the tryhard of the fucking group, you know, like she's the most talented one, but like kind of has like the most pretentious one at the same time, you know?
Oh,
so
boy.
she types in the chat what she thinks this girl is saying, right?
Trying to translate
Yeah, trying
her.
to translate it.
Okay.
And it comes off so fucking bad. Dude, I'm not like...
What did she type?
She was like, basically what the girl was saying was like, a cis male or like a non-binary person probably can't understand what it's like to be a woman.
Okay.
That was her thing. You know? Now, if you're
That's what
reading,
she wrote. That's what the
she
girl
wrote that in the
put
chat. Yeah, and then she goes, but I think that's what this girl's trying to say.
Right.
Now,
seems to not.
I read this. Everyone can see my reaction. I'm like muted, but you can see me go, what the fuck? Like, what does that even mean? You know? And then even Jamie, she stops. Jamie's smiling the whole time. She stops. Her demeanor changes. She goes, I'm sorry, what does this mean in the chat? What does this mean? I tune in. I'm in that shit. My jaw drops because I'm like, I know shit's about to go down.
Oh my God.
So Jamie's talking. She's like, what does this mean? And then the other girl who typed it in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, okay, girl 1 is the girl who typed.
Yeah.
Girl 2 is the one who typed in the chat.
Yeah.
Girl 2 chimes in, and she goes, "Well, I'm just like I said, I'm just trying to I'm trying to translate what I think Zoe's trying to say." Fuck. I fucked.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
so
Girl
bad.
1. Yeah.
Fuck. Girl 1.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, it's fine.
I'm so sorry.
Way to
if
keep
anybody
it.
in my class is watching this.
Wait.
Fuck.
Anonymous.
Yeah. So, not Zoe. Shit. Anyway. So the girl, she's talking and she's really trying to translate it, but shift the blame onto the other girl. Really pushing hard as shit. She's like, I mean, I don't think this personally, but what I think she's trying to say is this. And then Jamie, my professor, pressing, you know, really pressing. She's like, yeah, but I don't see why that matters. It's a play about gender. Like, that's the main message of the play. How are you going to say, like, a non-binary person doesn't know what the story of of a woman is?
Yeah.
When they're the ones doing the character work. They know the character better than anyone else, you know?
Woo.
You know?
Woo.
Shit like that. It's tense as fuck. The other girl, too, she's still pressing, but, like, she's like, yeah, but like I said, I don't think this, but so on and so on. And then
Oh my God.
another girl 3 jumps in. She's
Not
taking
girl 3.
Girl 3 is on me and Jamie's side where she's like, why does that matter? The same person, the non-binary person, they played a male character before and nobody cared. But now that it's a woman, now everyone's like, now everyone's kind of like, is this right? Why not cast a woman?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then, dude, 2 other people are still trying to play translator. They're like, well, what I think girl 2 is trying to say is this. And I'm like,
Stop.
I'm just watching.
Wow.
And my jaw is dropped. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm clapping. I'm like hyping shit. I'm like, hoo.
Clap reaction.
You know, dude. And then I jump
Just
in.
got the popcorn.
I jump in. I'm like,
What?
I
did you
jumped
say?
in. I was just like, listen.
Listen, you broad.
I don't know much about theater acting. I know strictly like film acting, like movies. That's all I know. Acting isn't acting if you're just playing something like that you are. You know what I mean? Like a drug addict doesn't have to play a drug addict. You know what I mean? Like shit. Like granted, fucking not a 1-to-1 comparison, but you get the gist, you know? Like,
disabled, all these things.
The whole point is to pretend to be something that you're not and do that character justice. You know what I mean? Now, all the direction, all the fucking potential, like, oh, well, that's kind of like a dumb thing. You know, all that is about to get directed to me. Then the professor, Jamie, steps in. She's like, yeah, I don't really see it. Yeah, like to Yosef's point, I don't see how this matters. And then girl number 1, she chimes in. She's crying. She's like, I don't know why this happened. Like, I know that, like, this isn't what I meant. I don't have a problem with this. I'm not trying to come off like this. I don't have a problem with how they played this person. I'm just saying, like, I got offended. And then she's like crying. She's like, I just gotta go. And she leaves the meeting.
No way.
Leaves the meeting.
Wow.
And I'm watching. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like, it's 9:30 in the morning. I'm as pumped as, like, I'm acting like I took a pre-workout. Like, I'm fucking like, oh my God. And then girl number 2 again. She's trying to do damage control now.
Oh my God.
So she's like, now, Avi, I know it may seem like we have some sort of animosity against each other, but we don't. Like, we're actually really close friends, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no one gives a fuck about this. Just shut up. You caused all this.
Yeah.
You're like the bomb. You're the fucking person with the bomb, the remote that detonated the bomb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she started all this.
Yeah, she started all this shit. I can't start a fire and then let the house burn down. Put the remaining fires out and be like, now I know this looks bad, but I put this fire out. We lost everything.
Very close with the fire.
Yeah. I know the family. They're okay with it.
The family.
Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Oh, man. And then, so she's doing damage control. And then, of course, Jamie steps in. She's like, all right, I think that's enough. Because, like, she's had enough. We've all had enough.
Yeah, bro.
And
Dang.
we're like, it's good to have these conversations because they are tough to have, but also when in a case like this, I feel like we need to have this conversation.
Wow.
And dude, I'm like giving applause. I'm like, this
Good show.
was amazing.
Best class ever.
I look at my phone was blowing up the whole time because I have other students' numbers in the class. And they're all texting me. They're like, yo, your face is fucking killing me. Like, 'cause they're all watching my reaction.
Yeah.
And I got like 13 followers the day, like an hour after. And I was like, dude, more of this shit, please. This is like
from your class.
Fun. Yeah.
What the hell?
All of them started following.
What'd you say? Like, this great guy, plug my IG.
And I was just like, oh my God, that was amazing. And then, so then, after that, so I had to talk to Jamie after anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so, today was fucking wild. You know? She's laughing. I'm laughing. I was like, this is a great, I need to watch Bonnets now. I need to watch, you know? And,
like, I don't even know.
And like, dude, like the whole thing was like either critique how she directed the play or like how the play like the storyline. You know, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
We were so far off from that, you know?
One actor's performance.
Yeah.
And she's the director. She can't really do too much with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was insane, man. And all this over Zoom. And then girl number 1 sent an email out. She's like,
to the class.
Yeah, she was like, I don't like how I ended things. I know things are hard to talk about over Zoom. And I was like, what's so fucking hard to talk about? What are we in a group chat? No, we're all on camera. We can talk. You know, it's the same thing. You know, that's what I was just like. I wanted to be like, can we just stop with the fucking excuse? Come on, you fucked up. You fucked up.
Oh, she knows. I mean, she freaking dipped.
Yeah, I know. That was wild. That was the peak of acting class right there. Like,
in week 11.
Yeah, man.
That's
I was like,
up.
if we have another conversation like this, I'm popping corn. I'm fucking.
It's 9:30, baby. Here we go.
Twizzlers. I'm getting soda. Like
some matinee for you. You should change your background to like a theater.
I was like pouring cranberry sauce, cranberry juice on camera, just like, ooh. You know? What was that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sounded like the THX thing in the beginning of the movies.
But yeah, man, that was Tuesday. Tuesday was a great day.
This sounds like a hell of a time, and wow, what a meltdown.
Would you be so kind as to bleep out the name I said?
Oh, God. It doesn't matter how
just to beep.
I have time
just to beep.
to find it and do that. Yeah. But,
we know it. But yeah, so whew,
Yeah, man.
any interesting stories in your classes or anything like that?
My classes? No, we don't get into this sort of stuff, but nah, I mean it's just
But I mean, have you ever been in a class where like a student fucks up and like there's kind of like a thing about it, you know? Or no? Have you never
bro,
been just like
I mean the classes that I've mostly taken and stuff, there's no room for your opinion. It's just, did you get it right? You know, it's just really like there's not even like it's just different. But no, from even the media stuff I've taken, nothing that contentious. At least comes to mind.
Like, it doesn't have to be like my. I'm saying, have you ever been in like a situation where either like a student starts like a fight or like an argument, you know, like, or like a student just something where the student fucks up, like really like starts something, you know what I mean?
Not maybe that, but like in physics lecture, there was this one kid who would always, freshman year, like I took physics 1, but big lecture hall, like 100 kids, whatever. And there was always a kid who walked in. There's always a kid who walked in like 5 minutes after the class would start. And he was on the spectrum, I'll just say that, of like mentally.
Yeah.
A really smart guy. Like literally guys would go to him for answers for physics homework, but socially,
yeah,
a little awkward. And he would walk in every day 5 minutes after the lecture began. And our professor, this physics professor, it was Professor Long, and he always wore turtlenecks, and he used the chalkboard and big dusty lecture hall. So he just, if it's 2:30, 2:25 on the dot, we're starting, right? This poor kid, Zach, he would walk in every time at 2:30, get in there, and he would stand like near the door and just look at him, just look at the professor, and the professor just doing his thing and just really just trying to ignore and this kid just he's just standing watching, and then he waits for like any questions? He go long, okay, and equation, any questions? Hello, sir.
Oh god. Oh,
and he's
god.
like, hi. And then he would get his seat, you know, with the backpack and everything. Oh, but it was just like, you know, dead quiet.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate that shit so much.
But he would do it himself. But sweet kid. Everyone loved him, and
dude,
probably one of the higher grades.
Let me tell you, fucking high school.
Yeah,
there was one of these. There would be some sort of thing. There's always in all my classes. There's either one student that like kind of had that social awkward thing.
Yeah.
Or they just were fucking annoying. Okay. In all my classes. Now, junior year, when I was taking mass media.
With the video and all that stuff. SRT show.
So our class, usually mass media had like 20 people. Like it was usually.
Yeah.
Ours, it was like 12.
Oh, damn.
It was like everyone fucking knew each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, fuck. Okay, so there were 2 people in our class that they honestly, I'm trying to fuck it. They're not bad enough to be in special needs classes, but they're pretty close.
Okay,
you know, like they just barely made the cut. Whew. Now, please don't cancel me. But so these 2, they didn't like each other. Is the thing. They didn't.
That is.
They did
the
not.
Best part.
There was some sort of like competition between them, right? I don't know. All right, so here's the thing. So they're both into video games, and they both really wanted the teacher's attention. They would both like no, it wasn't anything weird. Stop. Not like that. It's like,
bro, obviously.
Just listen. Hear me. Okay, so we always had to do like independent projects and shit.
Yeah.
They'd always do video games, and they'd always fucking. But it wasn't like, oh, they just happened to talk about the same thing. No, they were trying to make the better project between. They're literally competing. Now, what happens at one point is so after the independent projects come out, you know, like everyone's getting their grades. One of them got a higher grade than the other.
Oh boy.
And they talked about the same game.
Oh boy.
So one of the few days in junior year when I made it to class early, okay, there was another girl sitting right next to me, And one of the other students walks in, and the second one walks in. Now, one of them gets up and then like accidentally like taps the other one, like just brushes by, and the other one kind of looks like this.
Yeah.
Full attention, just a little brush. He goes,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one sees this, and then she sits back down, and then she notices that the other one's stuff is a little bit like, you know, Dwight in The Office when like anytime Jim's stuff is over on his desk, she puts it up.
Okay.
He had those fucking trapper keepers, like those thick things, you know. She takes it, pushes it off the desk, sends it flying my way. I don't know what to do in this situation. I'm not certified for this shit. The teacher's not in the room. It's just us four.
God.
And
oh boy, here we go.
he goes, whoa, like he was the one who got the better grade, obviously. So he goes, what do you want? And then she goes, shut up. And then he goes, you want to get angry? I can get angry too. He gets up, flips the desk over, throws like 3 chairs at this girl's direction. This girl, she's like throwing his trapper keeper, her backpack. Me and this girl, it's like 7:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
We're not ready for this shit.
Throwing
I'm looking at the other girl. I'm like, what do we do? What do we do? There's students walking by our hallway just fucking, you know how fucking loud those hallways were in the fucking morning. They were dead silent, okay? Fucking me and the other girl were like, yo, stop. We're saying that it's like, cut it out. No, we can't do that. Dude, the kid still throwing desks. The room is not in the same place. Like, it's like a fucking tornado hit, bro.
Yeah, oh my God.
Then the girl, she sits down and she's smiling. She's laughing like she's like, I'm like, this bitch is crazy. No.
Wow.
The other kid sits down, except he's sitting like 3 desks down now because he threw the other ones out. and so we're just sitting quietly. Okay.
So this calmed down on its own, like it didn't take the teacher to come in.
I thought fists were gonna be thrown, dude. I was like, oh my God. And they're sitting.
They watch anime.
The teacher walks in. He's looking around, and the teacher, you'll know who it is when
right.
He's a really soft-spoken guy.
Right, nicest guy. Yeah.
He's like, he just looks around. He's like, can one of you come with me, please, outside in the hallway, real quick? And then the girl goes out. The girl shoots up. She goes to talk to him. They're gone for like 20 minutes. Okay. Everyone's in class by now. Everyone's asking me what the fuck happened. I was like, dude, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, you know. And so what happens, the girl comes back in and she's cheesing now. Okay. She's got the fucking cat headphones, like the cat ear headphones on. She's just, she's chilling. The teacher,
yes,
he goes, would you, we'll call him Billy. Billy, would you come outside to the hallway with me real quick? He goes out. Except now, 3 principals, all the assistant principals are out there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. They're all out there.
Cuff them.
And he goes out and he's red as shit in the face, right? But the teacher closes the door. Oh, dude. We hear so much yelling. It's muffled, so it's like, and then you hear fucking calm down. You know, and the teacher comes in. He opens the door, and I said, and then she did this, and then closes the door, and then he goes, so that was an exciting start to the morning. Let's jump right in. We pretend like nothing fucking happens.
What a dog!
This kid doesn't show up to class for like 3 weeks.
That's right.
3 weeks.
That's the sentence.
God. And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? The other girl, she's smiling the whole time.
Bro.
She took out her competitor. She pulled some fucking Zuckerberg shit.
Oh, dude.
Cut him out.
Cutthroat.
And I was like, that was...
Wow.
I
you
was
witnessed
shocked.
murder.
It was insane.
Academic murder.
It was so fucking wild.
And the birth of a Joker.
I swear to God.
Wow, bro. I mean,
What
to
do
be
you
honest,
get when you get
I
two students that love video games
in a
working on the same
classroom
project?
with nothing to
You
do,
get what you deserve.
bro. I didn't know how much I could laugh because
Dude,
because the disclaimer you gave me, so I was sort of in that line there.
Dude,
But
oh my
but if
God.
if they're fully operating people, we take,
What are they, a car?
got all their got all their features, everything's working.
Oh, fuck me.
It's
man.
a
high
sticky
school?
situation, right?
High school. Listen, I can tell you this wholeheartedly. I'm a way different person than I was in high school. Just socially, High
Really?
school, yeah, like high school, like I'd be the fucking class clown. So obviously I'd be like, I'd play, like I told you, it's like doing a stand-up set. I'd take risks,
Yeah.
I'm like, what, bitch? Silence. I'm like, shouldn't have said that.
There it
And
is.
then, dude, like all this shit is like PTSD for me. I like think back to it. I'm like, why did I say that?
Really?
Like that's why I'm up so late at night. I'm just sitting in bed, just being like, why did I say that shit?
Man,
2 years ago.
but like you said, you've changed, you've grown
Yeah, like
from it, you learned.
I'm
And
way,
it's all, I mean, it's just different too. Like,
listen, the thing I learned, I'm just like, just shut the fuck up in class. No one wants to hear you.
it's funny,
that's
you're
what-
like the antithesis of what
Yeah,
you
I
used
know.
to be now.
I'm just like, anyone who makes a joke now, like that's not funny. I'm like, just shut the fuck up.
You look right at the camera.
I'm like a fucking like Don Corleone. Fucking just, shut the fuck up, you stupid mutt.
They talk when they should listen.
Like, oh, dude, it's
Wow.
like,
So you've become I mean,
and
with that, a lot of people from high school, it's college too. Like
Yeah.
college in a sense is completely a different environment. And so
No.
a lot of things may not slide.
no, oh, for sure, dude. I've gotten away with more in college, honestly. Like high school, they're always like, you're not gonna get away with that shit in college. In college, I'm I'm getting away with capital murder. And they're
Yeah.
like, at least you tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
tried not to do it. But now, the reason why I say that before, where I'm like, I'm a different person in high school.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure I've told you about this girl before. Me and her, how you say, fucking hated each other. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You had an enemy.
Yeah.
Let's say. Call
A
your,
lot of people who I went to
your-
high school, if you're listening, you know who I'm talking about. Now, the thing, we had the same homeroom, so there's
Right.
no escaping unless I just don't show up. Which I
Right.
didn't a lot. So,
Right.
so this girl, she's like kind of like the know-it-all that nobody fucking likes. And even the teacher's like, just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Your
Like,
homeroom teacher.
Like, dude, we had the nicest,
Yeesh.
I was saying it, Miss Walls. You know
Yes.
Miss Walls,
Yes.
the nicest teacher.
This is
fucking,
homeroom. Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, guys, come on. Like she
Yeah.
wouldn't even put up a fight. She's like a second mom. That's
Yeah.
what it was, And
Even she sent her.
she's even like, just stop talking,
Goodness.
And so one day we're watching car crash PSAs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember those?
Don't
Like,
drink
where,
and
like, don't text
drive
and
after
don't drink and drive?
prom. Yeah, all that stuff.
They have
yeah.
like the lady come in who like
Oh, wow.
whose
specialist.
daughter died in a car. You know
Oh.
what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now this is after that. We're watching the ads
Mhm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're watching the ads, and I, being my fucking loudmouth self, but also this is what I'm about to say is true. I was like, these ads don't do shit. They could be as violent as possible, but they're not going to do shit. Like, if someone's going to text and drive, they're going to text and drive. It's not going to be like,
Okay.
And I'm like, because I was such an asshole. I looked at him as well. I was like, is this really going to do anything for anybody? I mean, everyone's going to look at the ad, watch it for 30 seconds, and then they're going to do it for like a day. They're not going to text and drive. And then 2 weeks later, they're back to doing it.
God. Wow.
And everyone else is like, yeah, fuck this. Like everyone's trying to, they want to
He said it.
And because they were providing worksheets and shit, like about the ads. I'm like, no one wants to do this shit. Why does this matter?
You're the guy trying to use the voice of reason to get out of work.
Dude, everyone was fucking on my side.
I'm sure they were.
Except for one person.
Oh, yeah.
One person. And it was the girl. She's looking at me like she's about to fucking shoot me in the face. All right.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't care. I look at her. I'm going to go, what are you looking at? And she goes, I hope you get into a car crash and then you never be able to walk again and you'll know what it's like, And I am going, honestly, my dark ass humor. I was like, I hope they finish the job. Like the car crash.
Oh my God.
Out. And everyone's
Comedy.
fucking laughing. Miss Wall's like, Yosef, and I'm like, I'm sorry. It's there. The opportunity's there. And so what happens is, so we leave class, and then, so after the girl said that, how do I put this lightly?
The thing is, I know this story,
So,
and I know how the next part goes.
For a couple weeks later, she stops showing up to class. Okay, and at first it doesn't register. I'm like, fucking thank God, and then that's it.
Someone else.
And then she doesn't show up for like a month's work of homeroom class, like a month of homeroom. Okay, just she doesn't show up.
Yeah.
And this is like my prime in that class. I'm having a good time. I'm building relationships with other students. Everyone's laughing at me. I'm fucking killing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, it's been so quiet in homeroom. I wonder, like, why the fuck is that?
Like, oh.
And I'm talking to Julius. Love you, Julius.
Shut up.
And he's like, I think it's because Ambrosia's not here. And I go, that's true. Where the fuck is she? And I'm talking about this with my other friends. They go, bro, you didn't hear? And I go, what happened? Did she die or something? She goes, well, she got into like a serious car crash. She's been in like, she hasn't been able to walk for like a month. And I am like, oh my God. I feel really bad at first, right? Keyword is at first. Because I'm like, damn, I was a real asshole. Like, I was like, I'm about to turn a new leaf. I was like, this is character growth. This is my arc. And I was like, like I feel really bad. I'm not gonna fucking talk. I'm gonna be as nice as possible to her because I know it's not fucking easy. Going to physical therapy and everything. And
then you remembered something.
And then I'm a piece of shit. So she comes into class one day, like halfway through homeroom. And I can't help but say I was caught off guard because it's quiet again.
Yeah.
And then I hear the wheels rolling into class.
Yeah.
That distinct like squeak. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, because normally when someone's like walking, like a janitor's walking by, it's like, squeak, squeak.
Yeah, similar.
This was getting closer to me, so I'm confused. I'm like, what the fuck? I look over, and I see the girl in a wheelchair, and she's looking right at me. I look at her, and I couldn't help, just because of what I thought it was.
You thought it was the janitor.
And what it was, I couldn't help but just chuckle.
You said,
I chuckled. Now, do I look back at this with shame? Sometimes. But I'm not proud of this moment. And, oh, man.
But she wished the same thing on you.
That's the thing.
That's the beauty. That's the irony, obviously.
After this, I didn't say anything to her, though. I didn't bully her. Relax. Like,
No.
And I didn't say anything. But I'm just like, that's poetic a little, Wishing someone gets hit by a car.
Man.
They can't fucking walk.
In a way.
And
it's a good lesson to learn.
Yeah, and her personality didn't change at all. It wasn't like, what, I'm gonna be nice. No. It was like,
still
I'm
mean.
gonna be worse, And she had this problem where if I went out into the hallway with the hall pass and I was like, I'm using the bathroom, I'm just walking around, she would snitch on me. First thing. Snitch on me. She does it. Dude, I'm like, I look at her, I'm just like, okay, I remember this shit. And then in my head, so when she's getting better, she's fucking getting used to the chair.
Stop. Yeah.
She's walking again. Just clarify.
Of course, this was you in high school.
Now, she's in the chair and she grabs the pass. And I go, if I hear those wheels squeak one time past the room, I'm telling. I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna get her back with this. Yeah.
And every time. Miss Walls, what the fuck? She's did like 3 laps. What are we, Hot Wheels?
Turns out the reason's because you couldn't find one of the stalls that were open. Hey, what is it? Indy 500?
And then dude, it just got worse from there. But yeah, and then so
Wow, I didn't know that part there. That was pretty good.
and so like it's like
All right,
it was
who's
like
left?
that.
We got handicapped, mentally.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Should we get racial?
So
Like
I
this
had
other
this
guy.
friend. Yeah. His name was George Zimmer. That was a bad joke. Horrible. I'm so sorry. But
Good guys.
Yeah.
Like to,
Oh, man.
you would miss.
I really hope our family members about to see the next family reunion. Like,
Well, it's funny because our dads, when your family was over a couple weeks ago, our dad was like, or my dad was like, "You watched the podcast?" Your dad was like, "Yeah, we watched the podcast. It's pretty cool." Like, yeah, our boys. I'm like, they haven't listened to a lick of it because they would be like, I think they just like the idea that we get together and do something. Which, hey, man, on the surface level, it's pretty great to just tell our stories and
yeah, but the deeper levels, dog shit. No, I'm just
if you really listen, man, there's some lessons to these stories.
Oh no!
That are totally oh shit, bro.
Oh no!
Live right now, Yusuf's Air Jordan 3 4. Sorry,
God damn.
The 4 lace.
Dude, the most iconic
shield.
part.
Wait, let me see that. Show it around that side.
The most iconic part of
the back part.
Yeah,
right?
where it says Nike. These shoes have, these shoes. These have been through war with me.
You've had those for a while.
Since 2016, these things have been fucking every day. Oh my god.
You had those since you heard the squeaking.
Yes.
Around then.
Dude, damn it, man.
Thank you for sharing that. And like I said, literally there's lessons in all this stuff that you can take away.
Yeah, like don't speak ever. Just shut up. Just take it from me. We're wise men. Just shut up.
Yeah.
If you can say it to like a
that's actually true.
Yeah, like just if you're hanging out with friends, that's another story. Be yourself with friends.
Of course.
Just shut up when it comes to like classes, meetings, whatever. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. Okay?
Listen.
Everyone's just trying to get in and dip. That's it.
What do I even have on here? Election, Monday show. Oh, real quick. Let's talk about Monday's outdoor open mic show that we did. Bro. It was pretty great. So you probably heard already, but Monday nights we had this little outdoor open mic comedy show going on. We get together. Thomas, shout out Thomas, James, all these IU students and people coming together to do an open mic outside because it was COVID. Not so much going on other than that in town. So, but Monday's show, how do I say it? There was just us.
Yeah.
And
maybe like 3 or 4, like
it started out literally just us 4, Yumi, James, Thomas, Will, just the comedians, just like, well, boys, why don't we just sit around and fireside chat this thing or whatever. And then I guess James or Thomas hopped up and was like, okay, we're just gonna freestyle this basically. Whoever wants to come up, do your thing.
I came late too.
You came a little after we started doing that, but like right as you came out, I was like, hey bro, thanks for coming. I already told you, I was like, bro, there's like 4 of us here. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, so I was texting Saul, I was like, I'm on the way. He was like, don't even come, bro. There's 4 people.
And then,
I was like, but fuck it. I got nothing else going on.
Yeah, no, I was glad you came because then there was like 3 random people that just came as they were walking off the sidewalk, came and stood. We don't have chairs. Yeah. And stood and kind of watched from afar what was going on. And we were just riffing, man. Just riffing off the top. You went up. You did straight freestyle, straight improv, crowd work, and you did like a 2-man back and forth thing.
Yeah, with James.
With James.
Love
and
James.
Shit was funny. It was really funny. I mean, it was like we were just cold and it was dark.
Dude, it's like the epitome of like amateur comedians just fucking around. Like,
I don't even consider that stand up. If anything, it was like working out, talking.
Dude, it was because like I was telling you this after. It was like when it was just us and there's like nobody in the crowd. It's like, yeah, I fucking know you guys. Like we're all comedians. You guys are gonna understand like what the joke's going through. Like you understand. The joke. And there's no like fucking pressure. We're all just like, let's see. What the fuck happens.
We had the guy who works with IU outdoor venues to watch and make sure everyone wears their mask. He was reading a book in the back, and you called on air like, "What are you reading, buddy?"
He was like
I
forget what
it was like neuroscience or something book. Like, whoa!
And they were like, "Fucking, you're here."
He said,
how'd you get this job?
He said, well, I asked for it. He signed up. Like, oh, we did too, I guess. But just little things like that. Again, it really just a little small little riff, little here and there. Everyone went up a few times and did some stuff. I, tell the story of the Disney World story of when we saw an adult film star.
About it.
I don't have the time to do it in this one, but and I want to like save it for like a clip.
Yeah.
But because I did do it at Helium last night, Wednesday. Well, I'll tell you this much about Helium's.
The Helium was like empty as shit. Too.
Oh, it started out good. It started out where there was like 30, 35 people in the room, groups, table, people that aren't just comedians up there or here. People were laughing, but like obviously because of the election, everything, bro, just the mood. People were just a little tight, just a little bit not ready to do it. And it was just flat, man. Guys who typically kill, like these regular guys up there, their bits, like the hilarious bits, were falling flat. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to try 2 new things I never did there before. And then if I got like I was like, yes, yes. And my first thing I said, Bloomington, we're the blue little schmeckle in the Red Sea. There was a guy who was talking about being Jewish earlier.
Oh, okay.
He knows what I'm talking about. But no, bro. By the time we went out, we were like some of the 3 last at the end. Me, Cole, and Thomas. Maybe 10, 15 people were left, if then. And just guys like, like, all right, I know we're trying to get out of here. So it was a flat night, definitely. Not the best, but still good to get that. And I swear to God, we're gonna get you there one day.
Yeah. It sucks because the one time I got chosen to do the open mic, I couldn't go.
Oh yeah, you did. You made the list. Yeah, I made
exactly.
the
list.
Yeah.
And they were like, and then I was like,
so yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. But there's one in 2 weeks. They don't have one next week for some reason. But the sheet is already up for the following Wednesday, which is the 18th. So
like, everyone just take a week after the election.
No,
compress.
I seriously, bro. In Indy, we were walking through Indy, like she was legit boarded up, like everything.
Yeah.
Like their Killer Rose was boarded up everywhere, and it was like the streets of Indy were dead. Like it was like the calm before the storm out there Wednesday night, and we were just like, "What the hell is going on, man?" Yeah. Weird time for comedy. Yeah. But people still came out, and we're gonna keep going, and literally can't go next week because there's not one, but we'll see. We'll see about the next time.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if people don't fucking hate me after this podcast.
I don't think they'll hate. I think the context matters, and I think for someone to listen to our stories,
someone's gonna take this out of context. Like, Yousuf laughed at a fucking cripple.
Yeah, no. If you think that's the point there, then they missed it. But God bless you. If you heard the end of that part, we'll have a little conversation with you. We'll bring you on and we'll explain what we're talking about. But no, I think it's good to just tell these stories.
I mean, shit, man. This is high school, it's a lot. It's
good material.
Yeah,
good material. I think. You think
there's so much more. I got
reams
stories,
of
bro.
material.
I got barrels of this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's everything we got.
I think so, man. Again, it's just a flat sort of depressing time right now. We just don't know.
It's election week. Right now.
It's gonna be election month by the time this is done, bro. Nevada, pick it up, will you?
Fucking hell,
But
we'll see,
I guess what we can say too is, no matter what happens, just stay civil.
Yeah.
Like that's I think that's my main ask.
Just don't riot.
You don't have
protest. Fine.
Yeah.
Protest.
Yeah.
Riot. Just don't fucking forget. Just we've had enough. Come on.
Yeah. Listen, like just get a lot of news from a lot of sources. Like you see one video with one thing's take. Don't
listen to Fox News and CNN. Okay, just those two. You could take a liberty.
That you need to distill with a whole bunch of other stuff.
Literally, just go to not Philip DeFranco. There you go. Just watch Philip DeFranco shit.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Get some unbiased content there. But yeah, man. I guess what can we even talk about next coming up? We're looking at week freaking 12 of the semester beginning. I mean, by the time this is up on Monday, hopefully it's decided by then. So maybe we can do if it's actually done, which at this point maybe it won't be. But if Biden's elected the winner, then goddamn, he got the most votes of any president ever, ever. Yeah, like already.
Oh, really?
Because it was record voting. It was record voting period.
Oh,
So therefore,
okay.
and so he got the most so far votes of any president, which is like, wow, we did it, man, during a pandemic. But yeah,
fucking Thanksgiving break is coming up.
Thanksgiving break, bro. Let's go. So it's gonna
man.
be not next week, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. I'm hyped, man. Get that
Me
good.
too, fucking hell.
Just a
Dude,
little
I'm
break.
just-
Because this semester, it's been a lot trying to cram. I know, trying to cram 16 into 13 weeks and all that stuff. So it's not what we wanted, but we're still here and we're still hanging in there. 10 episodes deep with the Say What podcast. You're listening.
Oh, sorry.
Appreciate you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Before I close it out,
Yeah.
my brother's got basketball tryouts. Yeah.
Did he make it?
Yeah. No. So
When's
he
it done?
made it. So there's 2 days. He made the first cut.
Let's go.
Made the first cut.
So wait, it's Friday the next day?
It's gonna be Saturday, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
what they're doing at his
Comment
school,
below. Good luck,
wish
Ali.
him luck.
Yeah.
And
That's perfect.
now, so he made it to the 10:30. So there's 2 tryout times on Saturday.
Okay.
There's like an 8:30 and then there's a 10:30.
Okay.
Now the 8:30, from what I've heard, it's the people that aren't gonna either make the team or they're gonna be like bench warmers.
The first one?
Yeah, that's
okay.
what we've heard.
Okay.
Ali's in the 10:30.
Perfect,
and,
perfect.
like apparently he talked to the coach and the coach said he's
Good.
right in the bubble of making the team.
Good.
So I'm
Comment
really
below.
hoping.
Good luck, Ali.
We're all hoping he makes the team.
Oh hell yeah, bro! He's gonna make that shit with flying colors. I can't wait to like hopefully go to his games. Cause that's
Oh,
something
dude, I'm
that
about to go. I'm gonna look like a tomato every game. I'm gonna fucking
you're gonna be
all red.
You're gonna be not. Yeah, you're gonna
Like,
out dad all the
Listen,
dads.
I went to Jackson Creek. I'm sorry, guys. Fucking,
Oh, but yeah, but like
loyalty's
bro.
dead when it comes to family. Like or
Oh,
when it
yeah.
comes to school, family over school.
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
no,
about to
he'll do great,
rep it.
and we're wishing him the best. But
Yeah.
appreciate you. Why don't you subscribe? Leave a comment below.
Tweet
Follow.
it, twat it, twank
You already
it.
saw it. You already know, and we'll see you all next time.
Peace.
Real quick, before you click away, thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Click right here to subscribe to my channel for all future videos, and click right here to check out this video over here. Have a great one.